You're going in with Dirk Nowitzki, Tony Parker, Gregg Popovich. You had great matchups against Dirk. You played against Tony Parker, NBA Finals, beat him once. You're going against Pop a lot. What does it mean to go in with, like, man, Dirk? Everybody knows that Dirk brought in the stretch. When you see that one-legged step back, it's him. You see Tony Parker, the guy that can penetrate and use the float game to excellent. Gregg Popovich, hey, nothing needs to be said about him. Do you think about, like, man, I got a pretty nice class I'm going in with.
Oh well, yeah, Pau Gasol.
Yeah, Pau. Forgot about Pau.
For everybody out there, it's not Paul.
Pau.
I told Pau, I said in the black community it's Paul.
Yeah.
But it's Pau.
Yeah. You just dropped that L.
Yeah.
I don't know where you forgot that L. Like, you didn't pick it
We
back
like
up.
that Paul Gasol, Pau, Becky Hammond,
Yeah,
and
wow,
so many others. And so, if you know anything about my career, Shannon, the individual is great.
Right.
Individually, I had to work for everything that I wanted and I got. But the team is where I succeeded.
Right.
That's where my career. When you look at it, everything is like he was on these great teams.
Right.
Whether it's the Olympic team, whether it's the team with Shaq, with LeBron, with all these guys. And
Right.
so to be able to retire, and then to be able to go into my next team or my next family would be the Hall of Fame team.
Right.
I mean, I'm looking like, yo, what other Hall of Fame crew that look like this?
That's. I remember telling the guy, this is the Hall of Fame is the ultimate fraternity. It's so select. If you a Kappa, no disrespect to them, they got 10,000, 20,000 members. If you're an Omega Psi Phi, you're a Q Dog, you got 25, 30,000 there.
Yeah.
If you're an Alpha, you're a Sigma, you AKA. Man, think about how many men have played and how few have that jacket.
Yeah.
You're very elite now. There's 8 billion, there's 7 billion, 8 billion people in the world. There's only about 500 or 600 that got a jacket like yours.
So I'm ready to play, and I don't even know what sport I'm ready to play. I'm getting warm over here. I'm like, yeah, that's why it's fight. You see, you done got me hot. Yeah, you're right.
What would it be? You see a lot of organizations with their great players. It's not just enough for them to hang their jersey in the arena. They're putting statues outside. You see Dirk just got a statue. The Lakers all with Kobe and Shaq and all those greats. What would it mean for D Wade to have a statue outside the Miami arena?
That's a tough question for me, man. One, because yes, when you get done playing your game, when you get done playing this game, you hopefully the goal is to become a statue.
Right.
Right? Like you want to play and become a statue.
Right.
Right? Because the greats have a statue.
Right.
Michael Jordan had a statue.
Right.
And so, yes, I want those accolades because I saw others have those.
Right.
But it's also a part of me too that's like, that's man given.
Right.
It can be taken away by man.
Right.
I don't like getting things that can be taken away by
Right.
man.
Okay.
And so I don't celebrate those and I don't look for those because it's temporary to
Right.
me. But so if it's given to me, I know I earned everything that is to come. Right. I've earned it already.
Right. Okay.
And so if they decide to give that to me, I mean, it would be amazing.
Right.
A place where people can come to the arena to Miami
And see it.
And see it.
You'll be the first. There's something about being the first.
It will, and being the first will open up the floodgates for UD statue,
Right.
LeBron statue,
Yeah.
Chris Bosh statue, Alonzo Mourning statue. You start building this legacy.
I don't know if LeBron gonna get no statue. I don't know if Pat Riley gonna let that happen. Who's gonna be the next? Pat Riley let that happen. But we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later.
You know what? To go back real quick, I'm sorry because I didn't say this. When we talk about the Hall of Fame, when you talk about Dirk, yes, he changed the game for his position.
Right.
Right? Like right now, you got people.
Stretch.
The stretch. You got people in the gym right now trying to get that one tight hip up. Right? Tony Parker. I felt like Tony Parker was an amazing point guard, but he was like a big man. Because when he got in the post, his footwork was crazy. When he got in the paint, his footwork was crazy.
Right.
Like he got you up and unders, all that, right? And so just amazing to see like a point guard, but when he got to the paint, he became one of the best big men in the game.
Right.
No, a lot of people don't know that. Pau. When I played with Pau one time. We got invited to President Barack Obama's 49th birthday party at the White House.
Right.
And I got a chance to play with Pau. Kobe was like, don't get used to it. Because Pau was hitting me with, I was like, oh, Kobe, this is easy. I got to throw it to Shaq. You actually getting it back.
Right.
You know? So, I just wanted to throw that out about the Hall of Famers, man. Just so honored to be in a class with guys who changed the games for their position.
Right.
And I think I was one of the guys who came in and evolved it. Evolved the game in my position and gave it just a little different look.